What's up, everyone? Welcome to the new Strikeforce Tour eStore. This video is going to be going over some tips and tricks and how to use this site, as well as some 2025 season changes, since they kind of go hand in hand. A lot of the season changes and a lot of what we're trying to do here with the new site and some new technology is help push the club forward, make it a lot easier, more convenient for our members, just to add a lot more value to the membership as a whole, as well as just make it easier on our staff, so that way it's easier to run on time and it's a little bit more of an enjoyable experience as a check-in person. So let's hop into it. Of course, none of these things are going to be perfect from the start. We try to think of everything and think of everything ahead. But if you see anything that's not working or you have any ideas to make this better, please let us know by emailing us at the email or calling us on the phone number here on your screen. Now there's four things I'm going to be going over here in this video. The first is membership, second tournament credit, and then third and fourth, kind of along the way, is online account advantages, or the advantages of using the online payment system as opposed to only paying at the table. And then we're also going to go through the process of adding items to the cart and checking out during the tournament credit process. So there's really four things we're going to be doing here, kind of all at the same time. So first off, I am currently on the store as a non-member and as someone who is not logged in. So what you're going to notice here is there's three sections. There's membership that show the membership related items. There's tournament entry fee options. We did tickets with these because these are like required to bowl the event. And then we have add-ons, tournament add-ons, where you can see the word add-on added. And we did our best to try to find thumbnails that somewhat try to communicate what it was, but also make it visually much easier to identify what it is you need without having to read. And what you're going to notice if you click on any of these, for the most part, is it's going to say members only. Now this image should not be there. We'll be fixing that in the same way that it says that on all these other things. Now, however, on the membership side, you should be able to access that, which you can. So this says members only, but we'll get that removed and fixed. I'm just trying to get this video ready for you guys right away. So once you click on here, you're also going to notice a new thing for the 2025 season, which is a new monthly membership as well as our yearly membership. So the reason we're doing the monthly membership is mainly because we also have this new non-members fee, which is $10 per entry if you are a non-member. And the reason that we're doing that is because we found that 2/3 of everyone that bowled a Strikeforce in 2024 was not a member. However, many of them still had a rewards punch card. They still got season points for their participation, and they were a part of the very administrative burden of maintaining Strikeforce internal averages. Now, maintaining Strikeforce internal averages is really crucial to keeping the events as fair and competitive as possible on a week-to-week basis. But we found that there were a lot of non-members getting member benefits. This is normally because they were a member at some point, their membership expired, and our team and our current systems and technology really doesn't have a way of being able to identify that in time and make it an easy thing. So what we decided to do was offer this very low, affordable membership so people can enroll in the $5 monthly, and then they can easily cancel right after they bowl an event, and I can kind of show you how to do that. If they don't even want to deal with that, then they can pay the non-members fee of $10 per entry, and those funds will go to help support all the administrative costs that come with that. So that means that person will still get rewards points, their average will still be managed in the Strikeforce Tour system, and they'll still get some other benefits, most of the other benefits that members will get, but not all of them. And the cost to cover all of those things that non-member will be getting will be covered in the $10. But we're hoping that with the $5 monthly fee, with the ability to easily cancel it online, that will be the more economical option for most people. Now, the other thing you're going to see when you hop in here is that our membership form is now completely digital. This is to keep all your information way more secure. Shopify is a massively publicly traded company, so putting in your social security number here is a lot more secure than writing it on a piece of paper. And then, of course, there's also some tooltips here that kind of explain why we need that information, as well as your USB-C number. So once you fill this out, you choose the membership you want, you'll come down here, you'll click Add to Cart and check out. Now also, if you're wondering what does all this money go for or what are the membership benefits, those are all listed down here if you want to read through them. And that's pretty much what all of the membership money goes to fund. Now once you're a member, and it's also cool to know that once you check out there, you'll utilize Shopify's shop technology, which you're going to see is going to pop up here. So when you go to pay for that membership, you'll put it in your email. It'll send you the same kind of 6-digit code through your email, and you'll log in that way, and you don't ever have to worry about passwords, which is kind of nice. And then once you get that set up, it'll have your phone number, and you can set it up to text you a code every time. You don't have to worry about passwords. Now, if you've ever shopped on another Shopify website, it'll remember you from those websites, that shop technology, that purple box that popped up. And it'll automatically work on this site too, even though you've never been on this site before. The other cool thing is that shop technology also allows you to earn rewards points just for using the Shopify technology, nothing to do with Strikeforce. So now that we have paid for our membership and we are logged in, you're going to notice this add to cart button is there instead of it saying non-members only, and you can quickly add to cart items if you want. Now I'll show you an advantage later on as to why you might want to click on this and add it to cart from the item, but you can see that now also when I click on the item, we actually have access to the item instead of it saying non-members only. You can also at this time manage your membership if you want. So you're going to click on your profile there and manage membership at the top. You can see I canceled one here before, and so if you re-renew afterwards, it'll show you each instance. If you click on see more details, you can see your upcoming renewals. You can see the exact type of membership that's going to renew. You can see your payment details. If you want to update your card on file, you can do that here. It'll send you an email and you can easily update it. And then of course you can cancel your membership. So if you cancel, you're going to be a member or maintain membership all the way through until your next renewal date, which means that even if you pay for the membership and you cancel right away, you're going to be covered for the event that you're about to bowl and any other events that might pop up that month for that time period. Obviously, once the membership can't renew, so if you cancel membership, it won't renew. Then when you come back to here, you're going to get the non-members thing, and when you go to pay at the tournament table, they're going to know that you're a non-member, in which you're going to have to pay the non-members fee or renew again for the $5 a month. Now you might be thinking, well, I paid membership in 2023. What happened to that membership? Well, because we want to get everyone's information into this new system that is going to keep your system more secure, as well as manage all the renewal process for our entire team, we are going to do a prorated credit for any dollar amount of unused membership from 2023 that you have. And we're going to try to do this in a pretty transparent way. You can find it under Resources and 2024 Prorated Membership Credits. So what you're going to see here, this is going to kind of explain it all, but you have a list of everyone that paid for a membership in 2024, and we are trying to prorate the credit based on the amount of days that they have left in their membership. And as we go forward, we will update the date in the sheet, and it will update the amount of credit on file that the person has. So as soon as you create a new account and you have an active membership, all you have to do is let us know, again, at the email or phone number that I posted before or at the events, and we can add the credit on file here to your account. So once we do that, we'll remove your name from this list, and it'll ensure that you don't have any money that you paid for towards a membership last year that you're not able to use, basically. But that does mean that as we move forward and more events in the future, if your membership expires, then you would not necessarily have the same credit on file that you might see on the screen right now if you happen to be any of these people listed here and you're watching this video this month. Now, one of the biggest benefits is the management of your tournament credit or credit on file as a member. It's all done here through the site. So it's done in two places, either this widget, which I will take you through, or on this history and redemption, which it basically can do the same thing on either one, just whatever you're more comfortable with. So in both of those, you're going to see a total amount. You're going to see any credits you've created and not used. So this you probably won't see that often. It's just there because I was doing testing. Here's how you can actually use the credit on file, and then you're going to see a history. Now what's cool about the history is you're going to notice that every time we upload something, we're going to put the details of it, like brackets, AMF Mesa, and the date, so you can kind of keep track of that. And I'm going to show you real quick how it looks on the dedicated page as well. It's going to show your balance. This is clearly something we still need to clean up here. This code, here's where you can redeem on the page. You can see this coupon that I created earlier when I was testing, and then you have the same history. Instead of having to hover, the information's right here, and you can see that the same notes that I did as a test. Now, for using your credit, basically what you could do is you could figure out how much you want to spend. You could add stuff to your cart first. So you can see here, I've already added a bunch of stuff. We're at $105. You can see this one is already being used. If I wanted to take that one off, I could click on checkout. Oh, which brings us to the terms and conditions. You're going to want to read through this. It's all pretty straightforward. The one important one is this unclaimed prizes, which kind of is what we're going to go over here now, which is if you do not pick up any of your winnings at the end of the event, it will immediately be uploaded to this new system that we have, this new tournament credit system. And then if you want it mailed to you, we will remove it from the system and mail you a check, but you just have to fill out the credit payment request form, which I will show you here in just a moment. So you can see here there's $85, estimated total is $105. This is it showing the tournament credit that I applied before as a test, but you can see I can remove that, and now it's back to $190. If I come back here, I can show you how to now create a different one. So I could do $190. Obviously you have to have enough credit on file for this to work. Click redeem, and then apply code. I'm going to back out, go to our cart, and check out. We still have to agree to the terms. And you are now going to see your $190 one. So that's how you can use your tournament credit. That's how you can kind of decide how much to use. If you don't get it right or you don't want to use that code, you can exit out of it. Once you actually check out and use it, that's when it will take your tournament credit off of the file. Once you get this complete order, you should also get an email, which helps create a paper trail and helps you keep track of all of your entry fees. Now, for those of you that have any tournament credit already on file, once you create a new account and you pay for your membership, we can upload that credit to your online account so you can use it. Now, if you don't want to use it here in the future, or any of you that have credit on file now, if you don't want to use the system, you can have your tournament credit mailed to you at any time using the payment request. So you're essentially requesting payment of your credit on file. So if you click on that, it's going to take you to this Google form that you're going to fill out. It's just going to ensure that we have the exact address that you want, that we know the exact amount that you want to have mailed, and any other details that we need to know. And it'll take our administration team 7 to 10 business days to get that in your mailbox. An important thing to remember is that the tournament credit, when you get tournament credit, we will put notes in there telling you the date, the location, brackets, quarterfinals, what you got it from. Now, if you want to know when you used the tournament credit, you're going to need to know your the getting into your account and past orders. Now, you're going to notice that when I click on that, it takes me to my orders page, and then if I click on it again, I can go to profile settings and log out. Now, on the orders page, what you're going to notice here is that I have this notes section, and there's also showing me the discount code. So this is how you can know what you used your credit on. If you use the notes section of any of the entry fees. So I'll show you what that looks like. So like I said earlier, you can use add to cart if you want to do it quickly. If you want to create a better way of being able to keep history of all of your events, when you click on it, there's this notes, and you can add that in there. And then once you add to cart and check out and you use your tournament credit, that will allow you to basically see, okay, I used tournament credit at Bolero Mesa on 1226 Squad 3, and then you can keep track of everything. So you can keep track of when you get credit, what it was from, when you use credit, as well as when you pay for anything. And then additionally, when you go to the table, if you decide to not pay online, you make sure that they add your information and name to the Shopify point of sale device, and it will keep track of all of your orders that are paid for at the event as well. So if you don't like using online, no problem. You could still come here and look at all of your past purchases. Now, the one thing with if you don't use online is you can't add notes like you can here online. So you'd have past orders, but you wouldn't have any notes like you have here. Instead, it would look more like this, where there's nothing underneath. Now that moves into your kind of account history. So the first important thing to know is that this little thing, which is something you're going to want to access often for your orders, managing your membership and other things, you're going to notice when I go to mobile, it disappears. So if you're on mobile, you're going to click these 3 lines first, and then it's down here at the bottom. Then once you click on it, you're on your order screen. You can click on manage memberships and to manage your membership and cancel it. Then if you open it, now you have these other options. So if I open that up, I'm going to show you what those look like. This profile is important. If your email changes, you can update it. If your address changes, you can update it. This is important if you have your checks mailed to you, or if you want to make sure you get your 1099. The other cool thing is if you do pay online, like for your membership, and you keep a payment method on file, then when they are charging you at the tournament table, you can tell them what they want. Again, you want to make sure they add your name and information to the Shopify point of sale order, because then it will add that order to your order history here on your account when you log in. But they can also charge your card on file there at the point of sale, which means you don't even necessarily have to get your credit card information out. So you can add payment methods here and update all of that other information. In terms of settings, this is just going to log you out of everywhere, and that's pretty much it. If you share a household with somebody else who also bowls, you can log out and then they can log in here. So that covers most of the features of the site. We're going to be adding a lot more to it as we go forward. We know there's going to be some little bugs and things that we have to fix. But we hope you're really excited for these new additions. We've been working really hard on them, and we're just getting started of leveraging some of the amazing technology within Shopify and Shopify Point of Sale. Again, if you have any ideas, let us know. We look forward to maybe seeing some of you at our next test event, December 29th here in just a day or two, or to start the 2025 season, and we will see how all of this new stuff works. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next Strikeforce event.